Hi, my name is Alvin, and this is my second semester at KICL. I first became interested in Japan when I was studying abroad as a college student. At that time, I wasn't really interested in Japanese culture or anything, but as I lived in Japan for longer, I slowly fell in love with Japan. And after I graduated college, I decided to come to Japan again and try teaching English. But as I was teaching English, I slowly realized that my Japanese ability was not where I wanted to be at, so I decided to come study at KICL. I think my biggest reason to applying for KICL is many of you can relate if you currently work in Japan. We have morning meetings, and when you're in the office, everyone speaks Japanese, and there are times when everyone is just laughing and you don't really understand anything. And at that point I thought maybe I should try to learn Japanese and try to understand the language better. I mean, I can't always ask the person next to me to help me translate all the time. So my biggest concern prior to coming to KICL was the visa issue and finding an apartment. So for the visa issue, I emailed KICL and they helped me with every step of the way. And the process was quite straightforward. It took about 3 weeks, and I went to the immigration office in Japan, and I didn't have to return to my country, and I was able to switch from a work visa to a student visa. Next, finding an apartment, it was also quite easy. I had support from the school. They helped me search a nice apartment. And if you also have these concerns like me, I think you'll be fine. You'll be taken care of by the school. When first looking for Japanese schools in Japan, I decided to look online, and I came across a website called Reddit. I read reviews about it, and they had really good reviews. They talked about how serious this school was, and it was really fast-paced. And another big selling point was that the school is actually connected with a university, a Japanese university. And I think that's a really good point because although learning Japanese from textbooks and teachers is really important, I think having the opportunity to speak to real Japanese people is more important to me. So after 2 semesters of studying at KICL, a lot of my concerns were reassured, and some of the reviews I read online were assured. Firstly, the reviews I read online were quite accurate. I think the school is really rigorous and really challenging. You definitely have to challenge yourself every day if you want to keep up with the pace of the school. And the school definitely rewards students that study really hard. And I can see myself improving in Japanese steadily and slowly. And secondly, I think one of the concerns I had was being a teacher myself, returning to being a student again. I think one of my concerns was that my classmates and my peers would be much younger than me, maybe freshly high school graduates. But unlike my concerns, I've noticed a lot of people at the school are around my age or maybe a little bit older. So it made making friends and studying a bit more easy for me. So for those watching this video right now, I'm sure many of you are also in the same shoes as I was, and maybe contemplating about joining the language school or not, or maybe feeling like your Japanese ability is not good enough. What I have to say to you is that I've done it, and it's really easy and straightforward, and I've noticed with the improvement of my Japanese ability, I'm able to experience more of Japan fully. As I get better at Japanese, I'm able to fully experience my time in Japan. And with that, I'm really satisfied with my decision to apply to KICL.